Here we go. You ready?
Go. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Yes! Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Hermitcraft. Today, we are going to build the biggest thing we built all season. And I cannot wait. I've been gathering resources for 2 days here, getting all the bits and bobs together. We're going to still fill these up right here. But we finally have everything we need, and we're going to build something amazing up in the sky. But before we get to the build today, there is much I have to show you. We've been busy. We got a lot of new things that I want to show you guys. The first thing I want to show you is the Sheepinator 9000 I built down here. Yes, right here. Check this thing out. We built this in the live stream. We do a lot of things in the live stream. We built this here because the build we're going to do today requires thousands and thousands. Like, I originally thought it was 6,000 wool. It turns out it's like 3,000 wool because I changed some of the blocks out. Anyways, we need a lot of cyan wool. So we came up with this little Sheepinator farm here where the sheep get, they boop down here, they get moved across, and they go up the bubble vader, and then they go across up there. You can't really see up there. There you go. We got a little Congo line of sheep coming across here, and you can see, watch, as soon as they grow their wool, it gets clipped right off. Honestly, I think this is a pretty good system here. We got a minecart system here that goes up and down both layers here on a little clock, and then it just breaks and dumps all the wool, and I might need more storage. We've got fairly optimal grass regrowth technology. The only thing I could have done differently is change this block right here. If I changed that out to grass, I think it would have helped. But the sheep are constantly moving, so there's a very good chance that they're going to find grass to eat to regrow their wool. And as soon as it does, we have dispensers with shears all along. So it basically just shears anybody, no matter where they are. And that leaves us with a whole lot of cyan wool. And I just recently, because now that we have enough cyan wool, I went through and just dyed them all these other colors here, and yeah, you can see we're getting all the colors here. I need to upgrade the storage. Let's do that now. Well, for starters, I'm gonna need 2 shulkers of cyan wool, so let's fill these guys up. Well, this is totally not a long-term solution, but I have 6 double chests here now, and now it's gonna be all rainbow colors, so everything should be able to funnel through. But I think the real solution here is we gotta thin the herd a little bit here, because I put like 40 sheep in here because I needed the cyan wool very quickly. We could probably, oh, these guys definitely need to die. But yeah, probably gonna thin the herd a little bit here too. So that's gonna fill up these first 2 shulkers here with the cyan wool. We need to now fill up these 2 guys with a very similarly colored block. And that is going to take us down to our little farming area where we had the raid farm and where we recently made the shroomlight farm. So I have been running the shroomlight farm to, well, we got a lot of shroomlights now, but I also got all of these guys here because we have to strip all of these warp stems because they actually go really well with the cyan wool. You get these guys here, and you get this, and you do that, and put that right next to a cyan wool. It looks pretty good. So yeah, we need a few thousand of these warp stems as well. And to run the shroomlight farm as much as I did and get as much of the warp stem as I needed, we had to also build this guy right here. This is a 4-cell, what is it? Moss bone meal farm. I've never made a bone meal farm before, and it was time. It was time, and we went with this, we went with Raceworks design here. It's probably not the fastest, but it is very reliable, and it definitely gets the job done. You can see the stone generators push forward, and they crush all the moss, which pops right up to the top, and then as soon as it gets to the last row of moss right there, plants a new one, water spreads it out, it all falls over, goes up the thing, goes over these hoppers here to refill the dispensers, so that's infinitely stocked, and then the rest goes into here to automatically craft the bone blocks. And I AFK'd for 1 night, and we got we're doing pretty good on the bone blocks already here, so that is more than enough to keep this guy running. So overall, we've got 3 farms here now. We have the bone meal farm, we have the shroomlight warp stem farm, and then we have the weed farm that grows the little mushrooms. We need the mushrooms to grow the shroomlights, and we need the bone meal to grow the shroomlights, and to do all the things. Yeah, it's a whole little thing over here. All right, so last episode, we built Fun Gus over here, who is 60% fun, 40% terrifying, and sales. Hey, we sold some! I was not honestly expecting. I'm pretty excited right now. Now, if you remember, this is Gus. Gus is a fun guy. He's Fun Gus. Fun Gus is hilarious. free pun with every visit. Now the key word there is visit, not purchase. So I think what I want to do is hook this up so that every time the barrel is opened on a timer, right? So you can only do it once every 5 minutes or something like that. It'll dispense a pun somewhere. And we have, based on the comments you guys left on last video, I have all these books with all of the top puns that you guys voted up. And I probably need more eventually, but we'll see. I don't know. Sales aren't exactly booming out the door here. But I think I want to put, yeah, we have a little bit of room for some redstone back here. It's going to be cozy. Let's see what I can do. All right, I think this will do it here. Let's see. We've got an observer watching the barrel. So whenever the barrel is open, a little redstone comes down here and goes into this simple pulse extender here, which allows that torch to stay off for a long enough time for all the items in that hopper to go back into this dropper. And when that dropper gets all three stone shovels, it'll put out a signal long enough to hit this dispenser or dropper here, which will plop a book up through the floor, and they should be able to see it. And then we have this very simple redstone or armor stand event-based timer here, which will very slowly pulse this and send the items from the dropper back into the hopper. So essentially, when they open the barrel, they should get one the first time, but if they open the barrel again within like 3 or 4 minutes, it shouldn't do anything. And every time they open the barrel, it'll reset this counter, giving them a fresh new 3 or 4 minutes with no puns. So let's see if it works here. If I do this, hey, we got a pun. Okay, and the pun was, I took up blindfolded archery. You don't know what you're missing. By the way, I want to be very, very clear. You should all of you should be very, very ashamed of yourself for the horrible puns you left. They're all in the box here. Yep, turns out my logic was backwards here. So I had to flip this around, turn it upside down, and spin it around. So now it's only when the third shovel leaves this hopper here, essentially when it turns on, the third shovel will go down. They'll all go down here, but it's only when that third one goes down that the signal goes off, that torch will turn on and do the thing. All the items will slowly drain back in there, and even when the third one goes back in there, it'll just turn this torch off again. But when that third one leaves, it will trigger the whole system again. So it should be fine now. I'm gonna need to test it. So I hit it once, and I should get a pun. The pun is, what kind of vehicle does a mushroom drive? A spores car. But more importantly now, I should be able to do this and not get one now? Not? Excellent. Okay, so it's working. Let me put this back in for someone else to totally enjoy. Okay, I think I am ready to start building up in the sky here. We are going to build, you guys know what I'm doing, right? I think I've mentioned it. We're going to build a massive steampunk airship around our copper farm, and it's going to be pretty large. The first thing we need to do is take down this elevator we used to get the initial zombies up, and there's a reason I built it out of gravel so that we can do this and this and this and that and one here in the middle. Done. And now, oh wait, we got one more. Oh wait, I can put one there and do that. Yes. That's pretty cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. This dumb creeper got stuck in a boat with a cow. What a loser. Okay, the time has come. I have to build a giant steampunk airship here in the sky. This is gonna be a big one. And there we have it. After about 20 hours of building on the server here, what do you say we take a little tour of our airship? Okay, where to begin here? Let's go up to the top deck here. Now, I will say there are some areas here that I feel like need some improvement. This is one of them right here. This is too much open space here, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. This is the beginnings of my, what do you call this thing? Steering wheel thing? With the ship and the wheel? What's the word for this? But anyways, I was thinking of getting like some armor stands under there and like making it feel more wheelie. I think that might be something we do pretty soon. In the back here, we have this gear submerged into the deck, which I kind of like it. It fills up the space a little bit. It just adds quite a bit more of the steampunkiness to it. Going down to the mid tier now, well, we've got like a few rooms here, right? Like this room right here, again, the interiors are not done. I do apologize. We'll definitely get to those. But this room here is going to be like the captain's quarters. We're going to fully decorate this out. He's got the dedicated windows, and of course the gear from the deck up top comes down here. It'll be a big part of this room. But I think this will be a nice little fancy room in here. And then lowering down to the main deck, we have two lower rooms here. Again, no interiors, but this room here, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like subdivide this into two rooms or just make one fancy like long table in a meeting room or something. I'm not sure. But then this goes down here into an area where I think I'll eventually make this into like a passenger area. I think the idea is that this might be a steampunk airship that like rich people can book passage to a faraway land or something. So we might want to have like some traveling seats here or something, some accommodations, something like that. And then out here on the main deck to fill this space here, I really wanted to, you know, not make this just look like a regular ship, but I wanted to try to get that steampunky feel. And this is what we got here. I kind of came up with the idea that shroom lights are, I don't know what they are, but they're like the fuel source for this ship. And this is where it's being processed. This is like the engine here that's kind of churning away. We have like a big giant flywheel up there that might be doing something. I have no idea. But we have like this refinement area here and all the smoke coming out and everything. I think this area looks pretty good. And then moving on to the front of the boat, there's the word aft and fore and stern, port. Go ahead. I know you can't resist commenting. Go ahead. But going with the shroom light as the fuel source down here, this is like the vat, the fuel tank, if you will, where excess reserves of whatever this mysterious fuel substance is are stored down there in like this black lined, you know, the black stone interior with the magma around the outside. I really think this looks pretty cool. And then if you go down here, again, interior's not done, but the future idea is in here now will be like an engine room where you can like go down the stairs. Maybe there'll be like gadgets and control panels and stuff like that to control something about like fuel distribution or something. This will probably be walled off right here. I don't know. We got a lot to do. Now looking at the outside of the boat, this is where I think everything really comes together quite well. I decided looking at like pictures of old pirate ships and stuff, they had a lot of like the planks on the boards or planks on the side would be very multicolored and you would see like the distinct planks going, I forgot to strip that one. Anyway, I like the idea of the multicolor randomness and everything. It's kind of like an old stained ship. I like that. We have the decorations for the windows. And then, of course, we have to steampunk it here. So I added some gears. This is the same gear we have on my my starter base, wherever it is down there. We added that up here too. I'm probably going to scrape some of this, you know, once this oxidizes a little bit and get some multicolor going in there. We got a little bit starting right there. But then I changed the color, added a little smaller gear behind it, like they're interacting. We have the, this is the window into the captain's quarters. Again, we'll decorate all that out. And then the back of the ship, I just absolutely love the windmill, or not the propeller, I guess you call it. This is what's spinning to push the thing forward. And then there's some kind of like exhaust fumes coming out here with the very steampunky and kind of cartoony exhaust pipes there. I absolutely love that. We have a nice flag on the back sailing out, and just everything about this. The coloration, I decided to go with cyan because it's kind of a conflicting or complementary, not conflicting, complementary color with the orange. So I think that color works really well. And with the triple tier between the wool, the warped planks, and then you'll notice a little bit of the concrete sand in there in the areas where there would be like sunlight hitting the dome and stuff. Overall, I really like it. I like the tail fins we got here on the back to give it some aerodynamics or something. I would say out of a 10, I'm like 8.5 happy with it. I'm really pleased with it overall, the exterior and everything. I think if there's one complaint I had is that there's still too much open space. So I think we're going to fill this up and add some detail in here maybe. You know, like overall the boat probably could have been a little bit smaller and had the same amount of effect. But the blimp had to get the whole copper farm here. Let me show you that. There's no way to actually get into the copper farm here, but let's see if we can, we'll just arbitrarily take one of these guys down. Boink. Now you can see in here, we have the entire copper farm going length, the full length of the blimp and everything here. It's pretty cool. In fact, we could, what I'm thinking is maybe I could put future farms in here and then, oh, hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I could put some future farms in here, I think, and have like a drop area where the items just fall from here, maybe through the bottom of the blimp, maybe through the ship, I'm not sure, but goes underground and then just goes directly into the factory. I think that would be pretty cool. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with it. Let me know what you guys think, what parts of it you like best, what parts of it you think could use a little bit of work, because there's definitely room for improvement. As always, I would love to hear your feedback. Well, it seems Zedev has invited us over to his base with Impulse and Skiz, something about a new creeper game and us exploding our bits. I have no idea. But of course, if we're going to Zed's, we have to go, well, there's only one way. There's only one way to go, and that is down the hole. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't want to get lost. There's the dangling sheep. I remember I gotta go west. Okay, that's mine. Oh, Zed's is gonna be out here somewhere. I don't remember it being this far. Uh-oh, turning on hitboxes. Oh, this feels much farther than it should be. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Panic is starting to set in a little bit. I'd be happy just to find my sheep at this point. Oh no. Oh, this is why we don't do things like this. I'm lost. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go back west. Oh, this is so disorienting. Quartz! Oh no. Okay. We're gonna conserve rockets now. Oh no! Negative 1200, negative 100. Okay. Oh, it's out there much farther than I thought. Okay, we gotta go 400 blocks west and a little bit this way. Oh, there it is. Huh.
Lost.
I might have panicked a little bit. Everything's cool. That wasn't it, right? It was dark and scary, and I got lost. Oh no!
Panic.
Wow!
Made it successfully.
That I don't know where I went and why it got so scary. Okay, look at your hole. It's nice and big.
I made it big. I added extra sheep. It's all good.
Didn't help. Didn't help.
Right, guys, I've brought you here to test my new game, Creeper Spleef. Are you up for giving it a quick go?
I mean, creepers and sleeping. Yeah, sounds good.
You all said something at exactly the same time. Let's go. I think to begin with, we're just all going to go in together, and it's going to be a last man standing situation. So
that sounds like fun. Okay.
Feel free to deposit your stuff. You're going to need a pickaxe.
I want to deposit everything. Yes.
And some food. Well, no, actually, no food. No food allowed. Just a pickaxe. Everybody ready? Into the arena we go. Okay, so obviously we're going to be dealing with natural creeper spawning rates. I've done my best to make a pretty hefty creeper farm, but you know, they might be trickling in for a while. They might be flooding in. This is why you guys are here to test this. So no punching each other or picking each other or whatever. You can only kind of mine the floor out like this. Try and just spleef the creepers, and last man standing is the winner. I would guess.
Okay, this is cool. All right. So ready, go.
3, 2, 1. Well, the creepers are gonna make their own way down here whenever they.
Oh, see, the ceiling is creepy. Like, no pun intended. Yeah, I know. You can't tell where they're coming from.
So if somebody dies and their pick is floating there, let's be good buddies and pick it up.
We'll try and pick each other's pick. Absolutely.
Yeah, pick my pick.
So
let's go.
This is a Zed farm, so.
Hey, how
Tango.
Did you actually call us over to light up the nearby caves? Is that
well, yeah. Do that first.
Guys, it doesn't seem to be working. Perhaps we should optimize it together.
Yeah, this is a long setup for this app.
Yep.
Oh,
it's a creeper! Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I can't wait till the next creeper comes.
I know, isn't it exciting?
Should I go get my bed?
It's typical. Gears, watch out, man. Gears, watch out! Come on! I'm
jerk!
Ah, he's not got a big X anymore. Okay, the game is on, gentlemen. It's only spleefing.
Skiz.
Oh, that's bad.
Skiz over here.
Okay, come.
Oh, he only
He's on
cares about
skids.
skids.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh wait, I'm out, aren't I? You said last
I'm
time.
the
Oh, no.
dedicated
Did that just-
picker-upper.
No, you got it. Okay. Oh, shit, did that just blow up my pick?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, too smart.
Oh.
He's too smart.
Oh, this kid's cool.
We got one. Get him.
On one heart.
Yeah, I saw your
Yeah.
eyebrows fly off then.
I got him both. I got him both.
Keep going.
Here we go. Get him.
This game
Oh,
should just
nice
be called
play.
Get the Pick.
Yeah.
Save
give
the
you-
pick.
Just you and me, mustache man.
Oh, here they come.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Charge in.
Oh.
Uh-oh. The
Nice.
Oh, the
It's
Nice.
spleefinator.
definitely
Skids.
easier to do it.
So are we saying? Oh,
Get him.
Hey,
This guy.
That was good. Oh.
Up.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they're both after Skiz, and he's dead.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, he's down. Get the pick.
The big
Go,
savior.
go.
He didn't even get Puffy.
Puffy. Oh, can he survive this?
Oh,
Nice one,
nice.
Tango, nice one. The winner, and you get. Oh, look at all this. Oh, who's putting their items in this chest?
Me.
That was meant to be your winnings.
There you go.
Your own crap.
Sad behind you. Behind you.
Oh, he got real puffy, that guy.
Puffy.
Oh, man.
Going in.
Oh, man.
Come on, son of a.
Oh,
on,
okay.
Dad.
I don't
Oh,
think
they're
I've
just
spleefed
killing-
any of them yet.
No, they all just killed each other.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Excellent.
Good,
Right,
man.
well,
Like how you're picking up the cobblestone like it's important.
cobble, basalt, and gunpowder farm. It does all
Literally a
three.
cobblestone generator.
It is. You might want to change this from a gunpowder farm to a stone generator.
Oh, my rear just got.
Your bits. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today. Me and my stinky boots are out of here. Hope you enjoyed the airship up in the sky. Again, leave me your feedback. I'd very much appreciate it. And now that that project is done, we've got the one behind me. The next big build is going to be the base, and I can't wait to get started on it. I have some very, very good ideas. So as always, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.